Our next guest is an award-winning Irish comedian whose videos online have garnered millions of views.
But before we chat to funny man Martin Angolo, let's take a look at him in action.
Like, the most common question I get asked in a cab is, so where are you from, right? And I'll say Dublin, but it turns out I'm wrong. Because they'll usually go, yeah, but where are you actually from? Get that right? Yeah? And usually for a quiet cab ride, I just tell him what I think he wants to hear. I just go, I'm from Africa, all of it. Right? And he's delighted. He's like, yeah, I thought so, yeah. That checks out. But I've stopped giving in now, so if he goes, where are you actually from? I just keep saying Dublin, don't give in, right? But he doesn't give in either. He's like, okay, where are your parents from? I'm like, Dublin, never give in, right? Grandparents, Dublin, never give in. Great-grandparents, Dublin. Generations going back, Dublin, Dublin. He's like, how far back? I'm like, since the Big Bang, we've been in Dublin.
Oh, Martin.
Pretty good stuff.
Yeah, happens a lot, I'd say.
It does happen a bit. How do I know? I could have just sent in clips. I didn't need to be here, did I?
Yeah.
No, we could have just gone with the clips, but we prefer to have you here.
Fair.
Okay, so are you still getting that in taxis?
Yeah, well, taxi drivers are funny now because I've been around a bit now and they sort of know. That bit went viral, so they're like, you're that guy who talks about us.
Yeah.
You know, but the thing now in taxis is they love telling me jokes. So you get offered jokes.
Really?
Yeah. It's a new thing. Everyone who finds out you're a comedian loves telling you a joke. I had a thing. I met Cillian Murphy recently.
Oh, fab.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I was in a lock-in with him, at late pints, I should say. And his friend used to be a comedian. And I was talking to him, and Cillian comes over, didn't know who I was. And his friend goes, yo, Martin's a comedian. And Cillian Murphy immediately told me a joke. He got everyone's attention in the pub. And it was the worst joke I've ever heard.
Oh, no.
He was like two Cork guys in the desert, there's a crocodile. I can't remember. The punchline was Dubai, but in a Cork accent.
Dubai?
No,
I would think that's hilarious.
Yeah.
If you're from Cork, it's probably funnier.
Yeah, it's funnier if you're
He
from
sold
Cork.
it and he looked at me like, what do you think? No one laughed and I was like, I wouldn't open with it, mate. And just shut him down. I think he's not used to being shut down. And I was able to tell an Oscar winner that's the worst performance I've ever seen you give.
Oh.
I know. But he took it very well. So.
That's okay. Yeah. You know, he is exec producing things now and you do like a bit of acting. So maybe you're not on that list.
I think that's the way in. Play it cool.
Yeah.
You know.
Be cool.
He wouldn't hold a grudge.
No, he wouldn't.
No, of course not.
Cillian's a great guy.
But a lot of your routines are, of course, being the obvious, be a black Irish comedian. I mean, but your experiences over the years have been mental.
Yeah, black Irish comedian, another one. There's two.
It's two, is there? Wow.
I know, yeah.
Controversial.
The market is flooded. But, yeah, I mean, it's a weird one. When I started out, I never sort of talked about it on stage. And then things happen, like the taxi stuff, and you notice things. It sort of just comes up, you know. I try not to make a big thing. Because really, growing up, I had it quite nice.
Yeah.
And I always say it's a shame because if I had more like sort of racial incidents, I'd have a lot more material.
Now, you're not asking to be abused.
No, true. But I think it's fine. People, I don't like to make a big thing about it. You know?
But do you think people's intentions aren't generally bad? They're just curious or maybe ill-informed a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, people say silly things, you know, but it's never malice or. Yeah, like I can't tell that one. I'm trying to
The thought went into it anyway. No.
But there's some you can tell. Of course, you can tell that one when you're doing a later shift, of course, and the Paddy Power Comedy Festival. Tell us, what can we expect from you at that?
Oh, the usual, you know. Well, Paddy Power is a funny one. It's sort of like comedians' Christmas because all the comedians you don't really get to hang out much. Yeah, they're all busy all the time. So really, I'm so happy because I'm in it for the after party, really.
Yeah.
So you turn up, do your show, and then it's all just to hang out after. You were there last year.
I was, yeah.
And you had the energy of a woman who clearly didn't have to get up for early morning television the next day.
Oh, you've taken the next day off.
It was a Sunday. I've learned my mistake with that, let me tell you. But no, it is like, the Craic is mighty, and I swear to God, it's just the funniest place. Because, you know what, having a laugh and being able to make people laugh is probably the greatest gift there is.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
But it's the hardest job.
I would argue coal mining is tougher.
Coal mining. Oh, right, fair enough.
Let's not make me a hero here.
They work 3 hours a week, for God's sake. They're grand.
Yeah, but the festival's great because they fly in loads of comics from around the world and comedians are sort of competitive. So I love seeing the Americans come over. They're very confident people, Americans. And I love seeing them struggle a bit because a lot of them don't update their stuff. So they come over here and they're talking about like Wheel of Fortune. And all the Irish people are sitting there going, it's winning streak over here, actually.
Yeah.
You know, and just put them in their place.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of competition among the comedians to be the funniest. And a lot of comedians are always, you know, the festival comes around every year and people are worried, am I going to be on the show? Am I booked? And I realise I think I'm safe because the They have you've been in there, so they have all these like cutouts of comedians.
You're in the cutout. You're in the press release. You're grand.
I know. And they're not changing that. They're cheap. No. They're not going to change that for years. And the worst one is outside the toilets. Outside all the male toilets, there's my face, and Paddy Power, the marketing people, have put together. Someone's written funny stuff to put outside the male toilets. So it's my face as if I'm saying the comments about make sure you have enough toilet paper and
wash your hands.
Yeah, but it looks like it's a quote from me. It looks like philosophy. When you see it in documentaries, it's like, do unto others, whatever. It's like Jesus. Yeah. It's like better out than in. It's like my face, Martin Angolo. It feels wrong.
Oh, well, you can't have it both ways. I mean, there's a quid pro quo. You're in the festival. You've got a cut out.
I'm taking
You're on the bog.
You're taking, absolutely. Why not? Why not? When did this whole Guinness thing begin? Was that just purely out of...
Yeah, when I was 12.
The want to have a free pint.
And you didn't break your pledge, obviously.
No. I started drinking late, actually, but it was doing shows and the social element. And then, posting stuff on... Weirdly, the amount of times I try and post material online, and some of it does well, some of it doesn't. You post a photo of a pint, people love it.
Yeah.
It's like I'm encouraged constantly, so I'm like, I better keep this up now.
So wherever you go, you'll do this.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, that's my life now.
Are you successful at splitting the G?
Oh, God, no
mortal
time.
sin.
Yeah, I have no time for this.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
This is one of those horrible sort of American trends that's found its way over here.
Well,
now.
I have been educated, really.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, anyone who shows off about something, if I have a friend who goes, I've just split the G, I will leave the pub.
Yeah.
I've no time for it.
Yeah.
Like,
just a gentle sip, because you sip very delicately, don't you?
Gentle
There's no skull and pints for you.
I think the pub is like church to me. It's like nice and quiet.
You genuflect before the point.
Yeah, exactly. I do. Splitting the G.
Strikes his breast 3 times and then off he goes.
Where's the best pint you've had?
Oh,
now, this could be a subject of debate and controversy. Go on.
Yeah, it depends. In anywhere?
Anywhere in the world.
Well, there's a few pubs I like. I don't want to be biased. But surprisingly, I travel a lot. So around Europe, I always try and find a Guinness around Europe, and it's always terrible. But there's a few places. There's a place in Slovakia called Ishkabaha. And and it was run by an Irish guy who knew how to do everything right with the Guinness. Yeah. And you're in the middle of Slovakia going, this is no chance this is going to be any good. It's like €4. And you're like, that's brilliant. Wow. So Slovakia has a pretty good Guinness. America was very disappointed. No good Guinness.
Really?
Yeah. I got served Guinnesses in Peroni glasses. And
I can't be doing that.
Can't even split the G.
That's heresy.
Try to split the O.
If you want it.
No, if you want it, no.
Yeah. American audiences, though, because you've played there, they are quite enthusiastic. They're going to give you a chance.
Yes.
Whereas Irish audiences tend to go, is that funny?
Well, I say this to all the comedians who travel over. It's like Irish people are funny anyway.
Yeah.
So if I'm in America doing a show and I'm the only Irish person in the room, chances are I'm probably the funniest person there.
You're hilarious.
And if you're doing a show in Dublin, you're probably in the top 10. There's probably people funnier than you in the room. So and Irish people know that, so they judge you a bit more to be like, you better be funny. In America, you just say where you are in America, people go crazy. I was in New York and someone went, great to be here in New York, and they all went, yeah, that's where we are, which doesn't happen over. We don't have the same sort of pride over here. Yeah. I did a show in Athlone last year, and I opened the show by going, great to be here in Athlone. And no one in the room believed me,
Says that every night.
We live here, we know it's not great to be here.
They know you're lying like a cheap frog.
Don't lie to us.
But, come here, you have a story about Samantha Mumba. I think this is bonkers. Is this actually true?
This is true.
Oh, my God.
I'm just dropping names now, I feel bad. Samantha Mumba babysat me as a kid. Her mum and my mum were good friends. And, she sang to me as a kid. And hearing her sing, I knew she'd go on to host a 6 o'clock show for a few months.
And she did?
And she did, yeah. And I saw that, hearing her sing.
In a Spielberg movie as well, let us not forget that.
That's true. And Body to Body, all that. But, well, my memory of me as a kid, I was very shy as a kid before doing stand-up and very quiet. And then I made a joke about Samantha a few years ago. And she reshared it and posted and started following me online. I thought, oh, great. And then I messaged her to just reach out, but I don't know if you remember me. Yeah. I was a quiet kid when you babysat, and she was like, I remember you, you were mental. Okay. The signs were there.
And some things never change. Of course, you'll be playing at the Paddy Power Comedy Festival, which is not this weekend, it's the following weekend, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So that'll be great crack.
And he won't be splitting the G.
He won't be splitting
That's
the G.
That's like going into a restaurant in Italy in the afternoon.
The Ivy Gardens is a funny place. We have to wrap up. But it's I had a spooky experience there before. last time I was in the Ivy Gardens, I found a suitcase with a dog and 2 puppies in it.
Oh.
And I rang up the animal rights people. I said, I found a suitcase with a dog and 2 puppies in it. And the woman on the phone went, are they moving? And I went, I don't know, but that would explain the suitcase. It's a joke.
It's a joke. It's all right.
Right.
Thanks,
On
Martin.
that note, we will leave it. I was going to say don't quit the day job, but anyway, it's a bit too late for that. Martin, thank you so much for joining us.
I think it's still available.
This morning.